you and the goals of the secondary?
It's going to be huge. You know, Preston, he's a great player. He can cover. You know, he'll hit. It's just Preston just is another just great asset. You know, we already got Colton and DJ on the outside. Have Preston on the inside. It's really, you ain't got nowhere to worry about as a safety. You just back there playing ball, so it's not really a weakness when he's out there.
Hey Carter, Pat Graham, Associated Press. When you had a Heisman Trophy winner in your secondary, how do you take that from one season to the next, and kind of, you know, how does it make you guys better going into the next season?
Someone just got to step up, you know what I'm saying? You just having Travis out there, that's one side of the field that you don't have to worry about at all. But, you know, we got the corners that have the ability to step up and play as good as anyone else in the country. So I'm not really worried about my corners this year. Even Travis was great, but we still got Colton and DJ. We gonna get some more people in the portal, so, you know, the outside is not a really worry for me.
Did he make you better, though? Did he make the room better?
Oh, yeah, most definitely, yeah. Just taught us how to work every day, you know what I'm saying? His real good IQ and feel for the game. That's just something we could all feed off of from Travis, and his work ethic is unmatched.
Hey, Carter, Matt Smith, Independent. Do you think this has the potential to be a breakout season for you?
Most definitely. Yes, sir.
Is that how you approach things? And when you look at the summer ahead, you got a couple months to get ready for fall. I mean, you're not the only one in this position either on this team. There's a bunch of guys with a bunch of roles that are looking to be filled.
My dad, he talked to me like right after the season that ended, and all of us, we've all talked about this. This is a year we all can go to the league and change our lives forever. So we're just trying to take the next step this year, you know what I'm saying, and just take our games to the next level. There's so much we can improve on from last year. You know, it's just last year was probably, it was a good stepping stone for me, but this year I really want to not just be one of 11. I want to go out there and dominate games and take over games. So, yes, sir.
What is it like as a student athlete in 2025 when we bring up the topic, the transfer portal? Is that something that guys talk about in the locker room? Is it whispers? Hey, what are you thinking, you know, around this day? Take us behind the curtain a little bit with what that experience is like to be 18 to 22 years old and talking about that possibility.
It's a tricky topic right there. From my point of view on the portal, you know, majority of kids, you know, when they see someone go out there and throw a few 100,000 at them, they'll jump at it immediately. So, you know, just me personally, I just have so much loyalty to this program and stuff like that. Everything that Coach Prime has done with me since I was a kid, since I was a baby, Coach Mathis, Coach Hart, you know what I'm saying? So my loyalty is just so strong here. It's not, I don't think it's a number out there that could really get me to leave. And then people in this locker room, I just feel like we're all just so tight in and bought into the program. So thoughts of transfer portal like comes up that doesn't really phase us. People that are gone, we know who it is. We know who the ones who are gonna go. So we don't really give them too much mind. But those that we know gonna stay, we all locked in here for good.
Hey Carter, I'm Jack Carlo with Buffs on SI. Just spring game on Saturday. Just what goals do you have for yourself, and how much are you looking forward to getting back to Folsom Field?
It's great. This will be actually my first spring game since I've been here, so this will be pretty exciting for me. You know, last year I was out with the shoulder surgery and all that, so this will be a good, fun experience, you know what I'm saying? Just get out there with the guys, see what the defense is really going to be like if, you know, bullets flying full speed, so it's exciting.
Carter, we talk a lot about the NFL experience on this coaching staff, but you mentioned your dad. I mean, you grew up with it. So how prepared do you feel for this moment because you've grown up around an NFL dad and that mentality?
Yeah, I just feel like he really prepared me for like when I came here. You know, when I came here, I didn't think it was much that I was missing that he hadn't told me already. So just being ready for the college schedule, you know what I'm saying, meetings, all that. I was just bred for football. So, you know what I'm saying, just long day, early mornings, late nights, you know what I'm saying, just putting in extra work. That's never been an issue for me. So growing up with him, he's been a workaholic, so I'm a workaholic. I was just bred into it. So just stuff like that, I just feel like he really just helped me get to this point where I am. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Carter. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey RJ, Jake Schwanitz from DMVR. Just what has this spring been like for you? You know, just working your way up the depth chart and the growth that you've made so far to this point.
It's been tremendous. Just by being able to come in and just being able to compete with the few injuries going down, being able to compete and just Coach Prime, Coach Livingston, Coach Mathis, instilling trust in me and just trying to build my role on this season. Because last year I was kind of mainly special teams, so this year I'm starting to be able to develop and take on a bigger role. So I'm pleased with that, and I'm trying to make the most of my opportunities.
Hi, RJ. Adam Tiger, 24/7
How you
Sports.
doing?
Thanks for taking the time out to do
Of
this.
course.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were mostly at safety last year.
Yes, sir.
Was that a conversation you had wanting to go back to cornerback, or is that where the coaches saw you fit in? How did that position change work for you?
It kind of transpired last year with some injuries going down in the secondary, like towards the end of the season, and Isaiah Harris moving over to receiver. Coach Livingston and Coach Mathis just brought me down and kind of sat and talked to me and was like, would you be willing to go to corner? And I played corner in high school, so it's kind of like more of an easier transition, but just knowing the outs and ends of the defense, playing safety, it helps a lot with being able to play corner and just being able to be more versatile. And just really by me going on to like the next level, showing I can play multiple positions. And them kind of just instilling that trust in me to be able to go out and do it. So it's been great.
Good. Hey, RJ, I'm Jack Harlow with
Nice to
Buffs
meet
on SI. Nice to meet you, too. Just spoke with Carter Stoutmeyer. Just what's your chemistry like with him, and how's his secondary kind of coming along this spring?
It's great, man. Carter's a big leader. He played pretty much every position in the secondary last year, so he's very familiar, vocal. We have a great secondary. We have whatever you need in the back end, so it's great. Different pieces, moving parts, so it's great. We're going to be very good in the secondary this year.
Hey, RJ, Brian Howell, the Daily Camera. You grew up with Colton and Brandon, and I believe Zach Owens too, right? So a lot of guys you know that are on this team. How much does that kind of help you as your transition from Arkansas last year? And you got a smile on your face. It's been fun having all those guys around.
Yes, sir. It's been great. Just by having those familiar faces with me, because I've been playing with them since I was freshman, middle school, and high school. So it's just been great being able to come in the building every morning, seeing them, kind of just that familiarity, and then we leave here, we still got the same relationship, and we kind of just know each other. We grew up with each other, so we know the ins and outs. We know one's slacking, one's getting down on themselves. It's easy, like basically that brotherhood, so we can easily pick each other up. So it's been great. It's tremendous having them here with me, to being able to play with them.
Hey, RJ, I saw you, Colton, and DJ chopping it up with Champ Bailey at the Pro Day a few weeks ago. Just what was that like? What did you learn from him?
It was great having the ability to chop it up with Mr. Bailey. Just Coach Palm wanted us to go over there and kind of introduce ourselves. And so he just dropped a lot of knowledge just about how we should play the game, how we can develop our game and be a better corner, and just the ins and outs, like what we need to look for at Tennessee. So it was great being able to chop it up and talk with him.
Last one, Scott, go for it.
What's good, RJ?
What's
Scott
good, how you
Proctor, DMVR. You mentioned special teams at the top. I'm pretty sure you played the most special teams snaps on the team last year. How valuable do you think that experience was in kind of earning trust from the coaching staff?
It was great. Just being able to be on every special teams, kind of being able to show my versatility. And last year we had a very deep team, so I kind of had to fit in where I could get in, and that's kind of where I made my mark with special teams last year. And I don't take that lightly. I love special teams. That's kind of how you're going to be able to work your way into the league when you first get in there. So I just want to be able to show I can play all special teams and be able to make an impact for the team last year.
Thanks, RJ.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Have a good day.